bullshit worship.
Two waves of differing convictions clashed, where one was false and the other true. Meanwhile, on the opposing side, there were two symbolic manifestations of the contested matter. Deceit sweated, ran. Its courage melted like wax, while truth shone, stood firm, swept away the darkness. This would bring tragedy for falsehood and slander. Small light and a painful element illuminated the sweep of the stormy winds from the cooling waters. It took the form of evil. But in the end, good fortune for truth.
I am the one worthy of worship. I am the true original. Strange, after all thy possessions, thou still dost not wish to be worshipped, though some do so. O death, thou art here indeed. Aye, come forth, I had not thought thou art so dread. Reveal thy...
And after all the fleeting peace, they shall descend, until a leader among them declares, if the God
so
so
wills.
wills.
Shackles that hold us, restrain our desires, finally have crumbled. Today, all that lies beyond. Shall be destroyed. Make them feel 1,000-fold what we feel. Perished. Tormented. Therefore, now. Kill them. All that without our walls. Destruction. Ruin. Suffering. Sorrow. We with gladness bring you all these. have mastered the creatures of Earth. All remaining humans. Behold. The despair. We fall upon you. Because we are two ruling factions.
From the pinnacle of shelter, the warriors descended, from the heights, laden with legend. Their hearts, pounded in profound silence, haunted suddenly by the shadows of the two destructive races, dreadful beings whose presence trembled the world. Yet this time, the realm seemed to draw breath in quiet, as if concealing a secret newly unveiled. The dim sky beheld their journey, and as their feet touched the vast plain, their eyes met with an unimaginable sigh. The stench of death stung, emanating from bodies now lifeless, reminding them of mortality and the Creator's might. Like tales from olden times recalled, grand and majestic wings came, reaching for the skies with their mighty wingspans. They were the answer to our leaders' prayers, coming to lift the burden of the earth from the lifeless bodies. Letting the world feel the lost peace again. They lifted sin and terror, leaving behind a holy trace. As if the world had been cleansed by tears and prayers, the golden age of Islam began to bloom. Peace covered every corner of the earth like a utopia that had only existed in hopes. No more hostility, no more vengeance, only peace filling every human heart. In beautiful harmony, humanity lived in virtue. Yet, like leaves in autumn, our leaders slowly departed, carrying profound sorrow, as if all stars extinguished their light in the middle of the night. Their steadfast hearts, now shrouded in sadness, losing the beacon that illuminated the path, leaving behind a trace of truth, simultaneous with the fading light of a moon. But all tragedy and struggle that seem meaningless. Humans remain human. Memory fades, cloaked in ephemeral delight. Lust and wickedness creep back into the soul. Our Qibla, which once was the spiritual center and symbol of faith's strength, now threatened by hands that no longer understand the meaning of honor and sanctity. Signs of the end began to appear, one by one, as if to remind humanity of the inevitable fate. Their sequence unclear, but their presence real and soul-shaking. Nature and humans felt the unexplainable change, signaling that their time was running short. Among the coming signs, a wind brought tranquility and peace, tasked with delivering those who remained faithful. In the silence of the neglected sacred place, an old man stood alone, facing the Qibla with full reverence. A great fire suddenly appeared in a distant land, dancing hypnotically to humans like moths. The sun, reversing the known laws of nature as a sign of the limit of forgiveness's acceptance. The beasts marked all humans, giving a sign that could not be erased. The holy verses ascended, leaving humanity in confusion without guidance. Each utterance carried profound meaning, as if every movement was the final submission to the Creator, a symbol of the ultimate sign of steadfastness and faith. With slow movement, full of calm and surrender, while heading out, a voice with soothing words was heard. It is time for you to return. At that moment, a gentle wind blew, sneaking through his body. Such softness brought the scent of paradise. The old man felt an indescribable peace, as if he knew this was his final farewell to the world. His wrinkled face and thin smile reflected inner peace and the long-desired sincerity. The world turned its gaze to the lost sinners, marching towards the fire like moths drawn to a flame to witness horrors beyond logic. The Lord of the trumpet, holding the marker ready to be blown. With a mighty blow, its sound echoed, shaking all creatures. It was the sign of the inevitable destruction. The sky, once calm, the stone, now trembled fiercely. It was the end of the world. And the beginning anew of eternity. In a world of white, silent, vast, stretched beneath the feet of all mankind, no sign, no trace, as though this earth hath ne'er been touched. The command of the Almighty Judge, but a single utterance, swift as the blink of an eye. Thus all things cometh forth, all creatures awakened. gathereth in differing states. Some doth stand, others art dragged upon their very faces. Each step, each trace becometh testament of what once they wrought. On that day, the sun art no longer a distant light. It descendeth, drawing nigh without space, burning the breath and banishing all shadows. In the field of Mahsyar, naught escapeth sight. The sky art still, the earth standeth witness. All illusions from the world they once fashioned have vanished. In that place, each soul shall find recompense for all it hath done aforetime. Art thou prepared on that day? Guide us upon the path that is straight, gentler than the silken thread. Yet keener than the edge of the sword. A fateful bridge stretched thin above the ocean of hell. Beneath it, the flames of the abyss call and beckon, welcoming the deserving into their fiery embrace. Their blaze consumes courage, marking the souls they shall claim. This is no illusion. It is a truth unveiled on the day of promise. Neither wealth nor beauty shall avail thee. Only thy deeds shall determine thy fate. For every step upon that bridge is but a mirror, revealing the secrets hidden within thy heart. Whether it be obligations fulfilled or prostrations forsaken. Varied are the strides, diverse are the hearts, be it ease or despair. Each step bears its reckoning.
your money. Dad, who are they? Please, don't cry.